So today we will start and understand what's blocking you from being assertive around your kids, around your family. So my name is Danadil, and I am a teacher in school. And I thought, and I'm also special ed, and I thought I'm so smart. I'm not gonna have any problem with my kids. They were young, very small. When they're small and young, you basically decide for them everything. And I didn't feel the pressure. As long as they start to grow up, I realized that they basically don't see me, like I'm not exist. And when I try, I learn a lot of parenting and courses and classes, and everybody's talking about to give love, to give attention, to give more attention, and how much attention we can give. And basically, I just realized that the tools and the skills help me temporary, and then they stop because they want more icy, or what are you going to give me, or eventually I didn't want to punish them and yell at them, but they bring me to the point that this is the only way that's working. So if you also feel this way, that this is the only way that's working sometimes, and you just blow up and losing it, that's how it's make me feel big. And I don't want to do it because I don't want to raise my kids the way that my parents raised me. Now I'm not blaming them because this is how their parents raised them, with like very tough, very strong. And I said, I don't want that for my kids, because I know I didn't felt good when they did it to me. I don't want to do it, but they bring you to the point that you have no choice. This is the only way you can, only when scream, when you yell, when you punish them, and all these tools that I learned, and the techniques, and the read, and the books, and the lectures, in the real moment, it just blew up. I just forgot about all this, didn't care, and punishing, yelling, screaming, like we all do all the time. But the guilt, and then you go to sleep with such a heavy guilt that I really feel bad with myself. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you're learning so much and you do so much. Why you can't just understand, like, be more patient? And like you blaming yourself, eating yourself from inside, and basically it used to destroy my whole day, my whole week, also the relationship with my husband. Yeah, it's because, and then my husband told me, yeah, it's because you raise like them, you spoil them too much, you're too much good for them, you're too much like you need to be more strong with them, more strict with them. And I just, when I try to do it, they keep distance from me. They didn't they it showed me, like, I thought, like, they make me feeling like they don't love me because I was so like, when I try to be strict, when I try to be more assertive with them, it just I just lost it, and they keep distance from me, and that's make me feel very, very sad. So if you agree with me, and you okay, if what do you think? If you feel the same, please say yes. Please write it down, yes.
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 Ma'am, and Maza, what do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately. So this is coming like this. This is goes like, do you see my screen, by the way?
Yes.
It's beautiful. Are you on the beach?
I wish. No, you don't see my screen that I share?
No, I do. I see your screen that you're sharing
I
in real
do.
time. In
Yeah,
the real time, just
yeah,
paid.
yeah. Do you see this? Like, none of my background? I wish I would be.
I know, looks like you're on the beach.
I want to live by the beach. So everywhere I go, I put my pictures, beach, beach, beach. I want a house next to the beach. That's it. Okay.
It's so beautiful. How did you do that though?
You have application here. You can do it from Zoom.
Oh, that's cool.
So in the real time, I just lose it because it's a kind of a circle. I give, right? I do. I learn. I buy things for them. I take them to friends, bring them new clothes, new stuff, new gifts. So they're just gonna love and to have the connection with them. And then I am expecting what I'm expecting, that they will listen. And when they're not listening, I get angry, frustrated, trying to do either prizes, either trading them, either screaming at them, either scare them, So they're gonna start listening. They said, why they're not listening? Like, I do everything. I give so much. I learn so much. I spend so much money on classes, lectures, workshop, and at least like I deserve something, right? That's the circle that I used to go through, around and around and around. So you said already you feel the same. Yeah. My dream was that they will listen to me, not because I promised them something, not because they're scared of me, because I am their mother. And without training, punishing, and shouting at them, and not promise to them anything. Because if you promise one time, the next time say, okay, what else you gonna give me now? No, I'm your mom, and you need to listen to me. That's what I want. Everybody says like, this is how kids they are. They're gonna grow up from this. This is their age. This is their hormones. Like, who cares about all this? I don't care. I understand. I also had some excuses in my head. They're gonna grow up from this. They're gonna this, but something inside of me says, Diana, looking for different answers. So I stopped with all this workshop, all these classes, all of those that again tools, again tools, and again tools. This is just a band-aid. You need to understand. This is a band-aid. It's like a makeup. It's not solve the root of the problem. Are you agree with me? Say agree.
Yes. Agreed.
Yes. Absolutely.
So let's go
Yeah.
forward. So basically there are, let me just see that I said what I want. 1 second. Okay. Okay. Basically, there are two styles of parenting that I realize, that I see from my experience. The controlling one. It's parenting that the mother is there to okay, it's opposite. 1 second, let me just fix it. All right. They listen because they are afraid. Okay. With controlling style, they're scared, so they listen. They don't want to get punished. They don't want you to take them iPad away from them, their phone away from them. They know you're not gonna give them money, so they're scared basically. And everything, most of the whatever they want, most of the answer is first no. All right, because she wants the control, and then explain me why yes. That's kind of like, I give you, let's see what you give me. This is kind of relationship is there, and a lot of tension at home could be. And there's no choices. And when kids feel this way, they feel choked. And when they grow up and teenager, they don't want to be part of, they don't want to listen. They want to do whatever they want. Who you are to tell me what to do? I'm big right now. They think they're big. They can do whatever they want. And we lose it. We lose the control. We lose the connection. We lose the love. We lose the appreciation. We lose everything from them because they're already big and we cannot control them physically already. And they always show us that they don't care. They don't care about anything. And now the invisible kind of style of parenting, it's a parenting that the mother is there just to take orders. What do you want? What do you need? Give me, buy me. The children control everything. They go to sleep when they want. They do whatever they want. They decide. You're afraid to tell them no because you don't want to arguments, crying, tears. So you just give them. They play games with you basically because they don't get that you are the parent. They don't care about this. They like you not exist for them. This is, I used to be the style of the invisible style. And when I wanted the control, I was like trying to be strict, okay, and rude. And then they call me mean and I didn't like it. Basically, I was dancing between both of them and couldn't find my balance. When I tried to find my balance, it was so exhausted and tired. It takes so much energy from me that even the babysitter didn't help me. No, nobody can help me. And sometimes it came to the point that they prefer the babysitter more than me. And it's so much painful. It's so much painful for a mother that, and then you say to myself, like, what's the point to have kids? Like, what's the point to bring more and more and more kids? Like, you know, what, to enjoy with them 5 minutes and all the day just argument and give me, I give you? I don't understand. What do you feel? Where are you? You can write it down. You don't have to say it. You can write it down and think to yourself, where are you? What kind of a styling you are in your parenting? Okay, now what is the problem with trading them, punishing them, give them reward if they listen to you to build discipline? What is the problem with that? Who can tell me?
Because they're going to want more and more of it. They're going to think that everything they do needs to be rewarded.
Yeah, yeah. If you give them $1 to clean up their room when they're older a little bit, give me $10. It's not enough. Well, $1, what am I gonna do with $1? Right? And what punishing? What was the problem with trading them? Like, if you're not gonna do this, I'm not gonna give you. What's the problem with that?
Because then they don't care. They say, oh, okay, whatever. Or a lot of the times, at least with me personally, I don't stick to my word. If I say I'm not going to take you on Sunday with me, I have no choice. I have nobody to leave them with. So I have to take them with me. So they know, oh, okay, she's saying this now. And then she's still going to take me. They know that they're in control.
Yeah. So how they know? How they know? And I'm gonna talk about it. How they know? Right? We're gonna talk about it soon. And also when you're gonna give a reward, it's the same on the same page. It's just you look like more nice, but then it's not enough for them. And punishing, sometimes even the punishing doesn't work. They don't care. They're not even. It's painful for them, but you don't build any relationship. They gonna do so. What's happening in controlling style of parenting? The result of this in the controlling, they lack of motivation. They don't want to communicate with you. They hiding things from you. They keep distance. They became aggressive. Lack of self-confidence. No appreciation. In the invisible, the result is they're not gonna listen, not to you and not to anyone. They have no self-discipline. Self-discipline, it means when mommy is not even around me, I still gonna do the right thing. That's my goal. That's what I believe. I believe that when we're building inside of our kids self-discipline, this is the way that we want to be. They don't trust you in invisible parenting. They don't trust you, and they have no connection, no respect, and all this pain brings so much pain, so much worry, so much blame and shame. And with who she's gonna get married, how she's gonna live her life like that. We're worried, a lot of worriness in the future. Is she gonna go to school? She's not gonna go to school. A lot of problems causes because of this ruining relationship, both of this style of parenting. Okay. Now, what's the problem with that? They will, if we use to tell them, if you will do this, you trade them, so they will start with trade us. Oh, you don't give it to me, so I'm gonna leave the house. Oh, you don't do this to me, so I will not listening to you. So basically, the way that we treat them, this is the way that they treat us when they are in the teenagers. They will do things in secret. A lot of parents tells me, I'm so scared that my child, I don't know what he's doing. He's coming like 12 p.m., 1 p.m. He's just 10 years old, 11 years old with his friend. I can't control him. What if he's taking drugs? What if, who knows what's happening with this child? And already from 12, 13 years old, that's it. We're losing them. They even not there. Why I need to tell you where I go? I big enough. I know what I'm doing. They stay away from us. They hiding things from us. And basically, we just need to pray to God that this child will grow up as a normal child and nothing bad will happen to him. But this worry all the time. How much energy it takes from us? Now it all starts when they're small. We cannot start discipline kids when they are 16, 18, 17. This is already different style of relationship we need to build. We don't build in 18, 20 years old. We build it when they are the early childhood or in the middle of the childhood. We still can fix. In every situation, no matter what, we still can fix. But you cannot wake up in 18 years old and say, I need to discipline him. I need to give more structure to him. No, that's not the age already. That's why I'm here. And that's why you're here today, to see what can we do to stop that process to happen. Because I see it many, many times with parents that's calling me and said, I don't know what to do. He's going, they're not listening. We can control him. they basically losing it when they are in a 20, 22. A lot of problems you will save from yourself if you will learn different way. Okay. So why it's important to have self-discipline? Self-discipline, it's mean when mommy is not there, when I'm still gonna do the right thing. You build them themselves self-motivation. Okay. So my goal is to get you in a leading parenting. Leading parenting, it's you set up boundaries in a pleasant way. You're managing yourself by the choice. What does that mean? You don't act impulsive. They got you upset, so you screaming and yelling. You choose how to manage the situation. You have the choose to do. You are not controlling by your emotions. And you are confident, you are important in the house. They want to do what you ask them to do. You are the opportunity in the house. Kids wants to listen to you. Yeah, it's look like a dream, but kids wants to listen to you. When you are in the leading path is actually in between controlling and invisible. This is the leading parenting in the middle. And there is a way to get there, and there is a way to be there because I did it and I found how to do it. I learned maybe from 5 mentors. Even one of them was the wrong way for me, and I still pay so much money. Oh my gosh, you don't know how much money I pay for this way, for that way, for taking care of this. For basically, I took all of this and I built myself like a puzzle, and I give you this on a straight way, so you don't need to lose it. So you don't need to say, okay, what I'm gonna do this, what I'm gonna do this. So basically, that's why I'm here today, and that's why are you here today. So when the leading path, when the leading parenting, it's in the middle of this both controlling and invisible, right? This is the derech hamelech, all right? I call it derech hamelech. The kids you build inside of them self-motivation. They want to listen, they trust you, they connecting to you. When you say tell them no, they will tell you, okay, Ima. Yeah, they will tell you, okay, Ima. The closeness, the respect, that they will wants to hear your opinion, and it brings to a good relationship, to love, to assessment, to patience. You don't need to fight in order to them to listen to you. You don't need to lose your patience. The opposite, you are more patient, you're more calm, you're more relaxed, you're more happy in your family. And I see it many times when you build that, and also it brings closeness between the husband and the wife, because it says, wow, my wife, she know how to lead this house. She's like, because the house, it's you. This is your house. Communication skills, it's you. That's why I'm doing this program. I'm also building emotional techniques, like tools and skills, but also emotional, to see what's blocking you from to be there. And then I'm combining them together. That's the way that I work, because only skills, because a lot of people know what to do, right? How many times of you, do you know how to lose weight? You know what to do to not get fat or to lose weight?
Yeah.
You know, yeah. What do you need to do? Give me examples. What do you know?
Exercise.
Exercise, not to eat chocolate, no ice cream, no snacks, no junk food. Mazel, do you have some idea? What do you need to do to lose weight? What we need to do to lose weight? We all know, less
Try
coffee,
to have self-control.
self-control, yeah.
Eating
But in the
right.
real time, when we know this is techniques and tools, right? Eat this, don't eat this, don't eat this together, don't eat after 8, don't eat before 6, don't eat after 10. Ugh, so much instructions. But in the real time, can you apply this?
No.
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 Why?
Get overwhelmed. You
Get
lose
overwhelmed.
focus on it.
Who controlling you? Who controlling you?
Your
Who?
thoughts.
Let me tell you, your emotions, your thought, your beliefs controlling you. And then you forget about all this all these techniques until the okay, tomorrow I want now. That's what I need. Okay, some people they get addicted to alcohol, to food, to sex, to money, because emotionally they are not in, they are something over there. They know what's wrong and what's right, but they cannot choose the right because emotionally they control. All right.
Yeah.
That's how it's works. Now you tell me, what do you choose? If you tell me if you want the leading parenting. If you want it, say I want.
I want it.
Who want the
I
leading
want.
parenting? Huh?
I want it.
Okay, great. Amazing, amazing. So what's blocking you from being leading? You ready? You want to learn what's blocking you from being leading? If you say, if you want it, say yes. How about Mazal? I didn't hear from you.
Yes.
Welcome, Mazal, Dina. Oh, Mazal, I heard you. Sorry.
Yeah.
You want to know?
Mhm.
Because like I said, tools, techniques, we all know what to do, but nobody talking about how to do it. How? Show me how. What the steps I need to take, what I need to do, because when we don't success, let's say when you know what to do and you don't do, how does that make you feel? Like, you know, you promise to yourself, I'm not gonna scream at my kids. I'm not gonna hit him again, no more in my life. And you're finding yourself doing this again. How does that make you feel? When you
Guilty.
guilt, a lot of guilt. You promised to yourself, you before you went to sleep, I'm not gonna do it again. That's it. I know that it's horrible to do that. It's wrong to do that. I learned it, and I know from my childhood also, and I know it's wrong. But something inside of you, you just can't control this. You don't understand what's you look like. Some mom told me, I feel like a monster. When they press my button, I feel like a monster and I'm losing it. So you're not alone. First of all, you need to know that you're not alone and nothing is not wrong with you. Yes, nothing is not wrong with you. Just you didn't learn how to do it. So how can you blame a person if you never learned how to do it? Are you agree with me?
Yes.
How can we blame someone like that? And this guilt that we carry and this pain that we carry costs so much problem. Now, it's not only your kids, because your kids, they're going to grow up the same way that we grow up, and then their kids, and then their kids. So you are here, have the opportunity to say, I'm going to stop it. I'm going to stop this circle. I don't want that's going to continue like that anymore. And this is in your hand. This is your choice to.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I feel like in this society, like for some reason, a lot of people expect it to come naturally. Like you're a mom, and naturally you should be a certain way
Yeah.
with your kids, and your kids have to be like this with you. And people don't see like beyond that, that there's other things that are involved in it, and it's not just that it's gonna come naturally.
And you know what? It's not fair. And it's not fair. You know what? Some people, they are coming to them naturally because they raise differently. Some people, I can tell you, some people, yeah. But also some people are skinny. No matter how much they eat, and they're still skinny. But I'm not talking about those people because this is not the whole society. This is not the most of the people. Most of the people are struggling a lot. Most of the people are fat. Most of the people are poor, okay? It's not because they choose it. It's because they come to the situation that in their state of mind, in their thought, in their beliefs, they stuck. And when you have these blocks here, emotionally, you're not going to be able to be in different place. Are you agree with me? If I believe,
Yes.
if I don't get the strategy, how to lose weight, what I need to change, not only what I eat, but how can I control it when I'm angry, when I'm upset, when I'm, all these emotions, how I'm dealing with that, nobody teaching us, and it's not fair. So what can you, so it's very disappointed to say, okay, so if she was born calmly and she have a lot of patience, I used to think that I'm such a patient person. But the kids, they have these buttons that they know where to press to blow you up. Okay.
Yeah, it's true.
My change start when I said to myself, I will find this answer. It's yes, I feel bad, but I'm gonna find the answer because it doesn't. I know I'm a good parent. I know I'm trying my best, and I want things will work. I believe in myself. I can find the answer, and I didn't stop until I found the answer. I was struggling a lot until I found the path that helped me to be there. And Baruch Hashem helped me. So so those that have come to them naturally, good for them, amazing. If you are naturally and it's work for you, perfect. And if even if the way that you are today, it's work for you, amazing. You don't need my class. Go with that. But you are here because you want change, right? You want different. Am I right?
Yeah.
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 Yes.
You don't want to go the same path. You suffer enough. You go with this pain and it's painful for you. And I am here, your messenger, to tell you there is a different way because I found this different way. And if I did it, it's taken me a long because until I found it, it's taken me spend a lot of money for the rogue people, even for people that did the opposite to me. But Hashem put me in that place so I can help others. For them, it's gonna be much easier. And I want to say thank you for Hashem for that. So let's see what blocking you. Whatever blocking you, it's a childhood memories. We all have memories from our childhood. If your parents were very, very strict with you, okay, it could be two things. Either you're gonna be more strict than them, or you're gonna be very loosey, very giving in because you don't want them to suffer like you suffer. And then this problem starts because we come back to the way that treat us, even though we want differently, but we can't because in our brain, the machine, the brain and the memories over there are leading us. Okay, this is how it's works. Even though you want to choose different, it's hard because over there it tells you different. Your emotions controlling that, your thought controlling. There's any questions about this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what if somebody had both parents had different parenting styles? Like one was like completely, the one to give in on everything and never say no, and one was like the more stricter one, so that you never found the balance between the two. So, you just ended up leaning towards one of them and, then being more, let's say you chose the strict style, so you end up being strict all the way because one was like that and one was like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so in when we have kids together, of course the husband need to be part of raising their kids together. When we are building this together, it's gonna work much better. But when I did my change, okay, my husband's very tough and I want to be very, and I was very loosey. And when I start learning the right way, and I start to teaching him and explain to him, and he starts to see the result. He starts to see, wow, you didn't scream and they listen. Can't believe it, So then, and slowly, he started to follow after me, and I changed him such a big, different change that his family in Israel not recognizing him. That's how beautiful is that, like so much. And I see how much the way that I teach him, it just, and the way that he see me, it's already teaching him. I don't need to tell him what to do. That's the beautiful here. Your emotions, if your emotions, that's what's blocking you, and your thoughts. Okay, so for example, that's how it's work. Let me say 1 second. Okay, you have a lot of thoughts coming to your brain. Okay, you not even realize, if sometimes I ask people, what do you think? I don't know, I didn't think. Yes, you are. You just not realize. When you're more aware to your thoughts, you start to, oh yeah, I think like this, I think like this. There's a lot of thoughts it takes seconds, okay? Because it takes seconds to this thought, it also takes seconds to change this. All right, remember that. Now, first comes your thoughts, and then it influences your emotions, and then you have a response. All right. So for example, let me tell you a story. Before, I used to tell to my kids, when you drink Choco, all right, take it, sit on the table and drink it. Don't go around the house. I don't want to spill. Of course, you didn't listen. And then I see it. I started screaming and yelling. What are you doing? I told you, sit next to the table. And now I just clean it again here, right? It's making me upset because what is the thought that I had? She's not appreciating me. She don't care about me. And this thought, okay, this thought bring a lot of anger and frustration. And then the response was shout and nervous and getting upset and maybe punishing her. That's how it's works. When I understand what my thought is she's not appreciating me. And listen to this very, very carefully. This is, she's not appreciating me. I'm not appreciated. It's not come from today. It's not from today. It's already there from so many times already that I'm not appreciating you. It's not from today. It's not from only that moment. She's already 10 years old, this thought. I'm not appreciated. I'm not appreciated. It's already there for such a long time. She just pressed the button, but the button was there. And then comes the anger, and then comes the yelling, nervous, not feeling patient, getting upset. Okay, when I change my thought, I took this thought, she's not appreciating, and I learned how to manage her. Okay, then I just think that when she spilled it again, it's unbelievable how Hashem gave me the same exactly thing happened. The same exactly thing after a couple of months happened. She spilled the Choco on the floor, and I'm looking at her and says, "Oh, okay." My thought is not anymore. She's not appreciating me because I removed that thought. It's not there anymore. In a second, it takes me to remove it. When you practice, it's a second. And I said, I thought is, oh, the Choco spilled on the floor. I didn't took it in person. And then I feel more compassion. And then I was able to find solution. I told her, oh, Chaval, your Choco is on the floor. So now we need to clean it up. I didn't try to not get upset. I didn't fight with myself to be patient. I didn't fight with myself to be calm and not to eat her. It wasn't there. I was shocked. That was the first time after my first meeting with another mentor that I did that I felt relief from my anger, from I don't need to hold myself to be patient. I don't need to try to be patient. There's no anger. There's compassion inside. And when you have compassion, you relax, you calm, you have patience. I just gave her the tissue paper, the blanket to wipe it. I also help her a little bit. And then she said, Mommy, can I have one more Choco? I looked in her eyes and I said, I'm sorry, honey. I'm so sorry it's spilled on the floor. But Mommy, no, I cannot give you one more. And she said, okay, Ma. That's it. Actually, my child, she healed me. Because this button of I'm not appreciating you, it's not because of her. She just pressed that. When I healed that place, she gave me opportunity to be healed. She gave me opportunity to remove this pain from my heart. And then things changed so quickly. You know, so what do you need to be deleting? What do you need to get? You can say, oh, it's a work only for her. No, it's not only work for me.
Can I ask you something about what we just spoke about?
Yeah, just let me finish this. Keep it, and I'm gonna be with you.
Okay.
It's not only work for me, it's work for every mom that choose to be leading. So what she need in order to choose to be leading, she need to taking care of her thought. It doesn't have to be a lot. Even from one session, you're taking care of your thought, it influences your emotions. And these three things, the childhood memories, your emotions, and your thought. When you're taking care of this, you over there, you in the leading path. Yes, Mazar, you have a question?
Yes. So what if your child is a spoiled child, and they don't see past what you see because they're only in their own bubble, because they just care about what they care about, or they just want what they want, and they
Yeah, but
don't
this is,
understand.
Mazal, I hear you. This is just the result. This is just the result of our action.
So for example, like, let's say like she spilled something and I said, I'm sorry, you can't have any more. She would just go and a jumping dance and scream so loud and cry so loud.
It's not start
And
from there. It's not, I hear you. It's not start from there. When I'm working with the mom, first of all, I say, how you feel when she did it? We take this feeling, we go to the root of this feeling, we heal that place, and I build inside of you this assertive, this leading. And when leading person talking to you, there is no. Let me tell you, let me give you an example. When you're gonna pass the red light, right? And the cop will come and give you a ticket, $50. Are you gonna argument with him?
no,
No, why?
because I did something wrong.
You maybe can say, oh, I don't know what happened, but you're gonna talk nicely and you will respect him, right? Even if you want to say
Right.
something. No, you know why? Because you see in him this assertive, this leading, that he know what he's doing, and he will tell you, I'm sorry, miss, you passed the red light, that's your ticket. He did it because you Jewish? Did it because he hate you?
You know what? I don't know anymore in this timing. I don't know who hates any Jews
No.
anymore.
In that situation,
Sorry, I just
police officer, when he give you the red ticket, he hate you?
for this situation, no.
Right? Now, when you are discipline your child and you give him the result, and from a place that, first of all, he feels you, he feel if you're assertive or not. It's even if you're gonna try to be assertive, like, excuse me, clean up your room right now, he know you're not serious. He know that you're not assertive. He know he can play games with you because he feel your feeling, your emotions. He feel that. For example, when you see somebody on the street, some like nice neighbor, and she tell you, hi, good to see you, come for us for Shabbat. And you know that she's not serious. Do you know that? Is that happened to you once in a while? Someone inviting you, but he not really mean to this, and you know that she's a liar?
Okay.
Is that happened to you?
Yeah.
Adina, Esther,
Yes, it's happened to me
happened,
before.
right? And how
Yes,
you know that she's a faker?
you can
It's
see
not
from their
sincere.
face.
Yeah,
What?
it's not sincere. You can tell from their tone of voice, from their manners, the way they're speaking to you. You can tell when a person is sincere or not.
Good. But also there's energy over there that you know if you really mean to this or not. What is this energy?
That's true.
What is this energy?
Negative energy.
This is, you feel that negativity. This is energy. Oh, hi, Esther. Good to see you, Esther. Thank you for coming. This is energy that you feel. This is how your kids feel. They feel you're not serious. They feel they can play this game with you. They feel that you're not gonna, that you are, that you're afraid of them, or they feel that you're scared to tell them no. And they feel your fears. This is how sensitive they are and how smart they are. They have these feelings. And when we working on this from inside, when they know you feel guilt, let's say they know that on Sunday you will take them to the trip, even though you said, I'm not gonna take you to the trip, right? They know you're gonna do it. They're not even scared because they feel mommy has guilt. She probably not gonna be able not to take me. So I have nothing to worry about. Do you understand? They not understand they're doing it because they feel your energy. When we change this feeling of energy, then everything's changed. They start
Do
more
you think
listening.
if you follow through and really don't take them, will it make the difference?
Again.
For example, I took my kid out and she wasn't behaving well or whatever, and I said, you know what, next time you are staying home. But then again, I took her out. And again, I said, you're staying home. But if I really do like keep her home, will that make a difference?
No,
And with
she's just gonna hate you more and more.
so that's not going to change anything.
She's just gonna hate you because she didn't learn her lesson. She's gonna hate you. She's gonna keep distance from you. She's gonna make things even worse.
Okay, just
It's not
because you know.
because it's not only because you not take your words seriously. It's because they feel your energy. They feel that you're scared. They feel that you have guilt. They feel that they can play games with you. They feel that energy. But when you build in yourself this energy, excuse me, you will listen to me. That energy in your brain, because I am your mom. Okay, not because you're trying to control them, but now also because you're trying to punishing them, because the way that I did with my child. I'm sorry, I cannot give you more chocolate. I wish I could give you more, but it's spilled, so hopefully tomorrow. That's it. Because she feel inside of me, I'm assertive, I love her, and I care about her. At the same time, mommy also has boundaries. You
I
understand?
So
agree
even
with
it-
you, Diana.
Again,
Right. So
please.
Because
sorry, you can talk.
No, I was gonna give like a similar example, and I'm also a very controlling parent. So one morning, my son, who's 9, asked for a smoothie, and then next thing you know, he spilled it all over him on his uniform, and he's looking at me, waiting for me to flip out that I'm gonna start screaming now. And I just look at him, I hand him the bounty. I'm like, it's all right, buddy. I'm like, just go change your uniform, and we'll clean it up together. When we were cleaning it together, he goes, Mama, thank you so much for not screaming at me. Thank you so much for understanding. I honestly don't know what got over me in that moment because that's typically not my parenting style,
Wow.
but it was just like so early in the morning. And I saw it was a genuine accident. Listen, how many times did I spill coffee? How many times did I spill something? And nobody's there to scream at me and tell me, oh, again, you did this, because I feel like I'm entitled. I'm an adult. I'm entitled to make mistakes. And honestly, like it made me feel so good as a parent because I'm like, wow, I'm sending him off to school now on a happy note, but he also understands that, all right, I have to clean up. I now have to waste time to change my uniform. I'm not going to finish my waffle. I'll have to eat it in the car. But at least my mom didn't shout and scream at me. And to me as a parent, I felt like, wow, like this was a huge milestone that I just did.
Amazing, Miriam. Thank you for
Wow.
sharing. But I want you to be consistently like that. Not when it's the mood coming. I want you to be consistently. I want you to be, this is who you are going to be. You're not going to try to fake it, because how much, when we're trying to fake that we're assertive or we're leading, or when we trying to not to get upset and not to yell, how much energy it takes from you? Tell me.
A lot. No, and that moment it came naturally. Like I wasn't
Oh,
faking it.
Hashem, amazing.
But that's my point. Like what I'm agreeing with you, Diana, that it's all mentally. Like if you flip that switch in your mind that it wasn't intentional, they're not doing it out to get us because they don't like us or they don't appreciate us, it really does come much easier to you.
Of course. When you are, so you now waste so much energy when you are holding yourself, well, not to scream, holding yourself, your patience. I can't anymore. I'm gonna blow up right now, right? Or take them these kids from me. I can't. This, when you're trying to be patient, you waste a lot of energy, a lot of anger and frustration, and eventually you're gonna blow up, because we cannot. It's so hard to pretend. It's so hard to hold your anger. It's so, because you know what? Hashem give you those emotions, this anger, guilt, shame, love, all these emotions Hashem give you because he wants you to feel that. They have a rule in your life. They are not there because they are bad. Okay? They are there because they want to tell you something. And when you learn how to take them and bring them to your life and managing them, not managing by avoid them, by not listening to them, by try to bury them. It's like a car. When you come to your car and and you didn't put the seat belt, right? And this voice, beep, 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 beep. You can try to avoid it, put some music, talk on the phone, but this noise not gonna stop until what? until you're not gonna close the seatbelt. So this noise that bothering you, this anger, this frustration, this guilt, this shame, this jealousy, not gonna stop until you're not gonna go through them, until you're not gonna learn what to do with them. Because to shut them down, bury them, yeah, temporary, it's help, but it's gonna come up again.
So
It's
if your
come again and again and again.
right, if your
Till
kid,
Hashem wants you, one second, Hashem wants you to do this work in this world. He's not gonna stop, and he sent your kids to that you will wake up and you will do the work that you need to be done. And this is such a good relief and happy and light. And you can enjoy, you know, after my twins, I said to myself, that's it. I don't want any more kids in my life. That's how much I suffer. I said, I don't want any more
Yeah.
kids. What's the point to have more kids if I just energy of my just 2 minutes a day? I'm like, puti muti, and that's it. And all days like this fighting all the time, this impatient, this what I need it for. And today I have 2 more kids. After this, 2 more
Baruch Hashem.
girls. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yes.
So now
Yes.
Esther is here. Esther, are you with us?
Yes, I just need 2 minutes.
Okay, so Esther needs 2 minutes and she wants to
Can
share with
I
us.
ask you something?
Yeah.
Okay, so what if you have what if my child shares a lot of characteristics like mine? Like, for example, I see in my child like her controlling side, and she is like, she even controls her sister, she controls things, and I've noticed it with like everything, you know. She tries to control her babysitter, everybody, like, you know, and tell them what to do and how to do it. It has to be her way and her thing. And she says that. And she says it's going to be, you know, my way, the way I want it to be, you know, and how you want it. And she's only like 5. And, you know, and also like, she's very
She's only 5?
strong-minded.
Can you imagine what's gonna happen in 3 to 5 more years?
Yes, that, you know, I'm
What's gonna happen if
really
you're not gonna do
worried
anything
about
about it?
I don't know, because it does make me feel worried, you know, like she grows up, it's gonna, you know, be a lot of trouble like that, you know?
It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere, and I tell you something, it just gets worse. If you're not gonna do anything about it, it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. And I hear a lot of
But like,
families
why does the
losing
kid
it.
want to copy you? Like, why do they want to do like how you do it?
So
And
so if she copying you when you're gonna be in the leading place, she gonna copy that also. That's blessing. It's not only bad things. Of course they copy us. They copy everything from us. So it's mean
Okay.
if she's copying you, she also can copy the assertive place, the leading place. Today, my Abigail, my older child, she told to her younger baby when she took her she took her paper from her homework. So she told her, "No, Yaeli, you can ask me if you want a paper, okay?" And so I'm like to be aggressive with her and take it and screaming and yelling, because this is the way that I am talking with them, and she's copying me. That's a blessing. You understand? This is the best skills that you can give them. And when she's gonna grow up, this is how she's gonna treat her kid. This is how she's gonna treat my grandkids. This is change that you will do for whole your generation. It's not just temporary, let's survive this parenting and let's get rid of them, or let's put them to sleep, or just the time will go and everything will be fine. No, this is a blessing. This is how you're building. And because she's 5 years old, the change, it's faster, much faster than you think. It's not like take years after years. It's faster because they're young. And when they are in the teenager, it's a little bit more challenging, but it's also possible. When they are 18, forget about it. 18, 20, it's much harder. It's much, much harder. This is already different building relationship. But when they are young, it's much easier to change that.
can you give like a few tips, like how to go into the leading path?
Yeah.
Like,
So let me give you an example, okay? What do you think about the word strict? 1 second. Esther, are you ready?
Sorry, something came up. I need another few minutes.
Okay, so let me
I'm
know
so
when you're ready,
sorry.
okay?
Okay.
Let me tell you, what do you think about the word strict? When I'm telling you strict, what do you think about it?
I don't know, being tough, disciplined.
Discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having things done the way you want them to.
It's reminding you tough. Now, I want you to, okay, we're gonna do a little bit exercise now. Are you ready for exercise?
Okay.
Okay, I want you to take a, I want to first ask Hashem for help. And what's your mom's name?
Victoria.
Hashem, help me to Mazal Bat Victoria and to me, Diana Bat Leah, to be the help Mazal today, because you are the healer and I'm just the messenger. Okay, you ready, Mazal?
Okay.
I want you to take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. I want you to let yourself close your eyes. Relax your shoulder. Relax your chest. Listen to your breathing that's coming in and out. Good. Now tell me, when I'm telling you the word strict, what the first word come to your head?
Feeling sad and pain.
Sad and pain. Your head, when I'm telling you, you need to be strict with your kids. You know that sentence?
Yeah.
And you cannot do it. You know why? Because for your back concept, it's reminding you sad and pain. And when it's reminding you sad and pain, you don't want to be strict. You're scared to be strict because you might be hurt them. Do you get me, Mazal?
Yes.
So if there is a the subconscious us controlling our emotions. When we will, the healing place, it's when I'm taking this. For him, the word strict, it's sad and anger. But when I am coming to your subconscious and changing that, it's not gonna control you anymore. There is a way to change that. There is a way to break it down. There is a way to stop it.
Okay, is there a difference between being strict and tough?
Of course, it's different, but it's similar. I'm not asking you to be strict, but this is what's blocking you to being assertive. Because for you to be assertive, it's strict, and if I need to be strict, it's sad and it's frustrated. So you're not gonna be able to be assertive because in your back conscious, it's sad. It's something sad for you. It's something bad for you. That's why tools and skills not gonna help you, because I need to change over there inside of your head. And the change could be very quickly. We're talking about it, we're breaking down, we heal that place, and you're good to go. So that's why I'm inviting you. Let's make a meeting and let's see how can you be in a leading place. How can you be in your leading place, in your this loving, this compassion, this also put boundaries from love, from respect. So your child's not gonna feel, so he will feel loved from you. Even when you tell him no, he will feel that you love him, not that you hate him. Also, a lot of kids hate the word no, because when we teach them, when I'm telling you no, they send them they got the message, mommy hates me, mommy don't love me, mommy punishing me, I'm bad, I'm not enough. All of those thoughts, that's why they hate the word no. But when I'm gonna give them the word no, different perspective, they're not gonna respond like that. You have in your head perspective for strict, for discipline, bad perspective for this. So we need to see what's the root. I don't wanna, it's very, that's why I'm inviting you to do a meeting. So, because it's very in-person things. So when we break this down, then it's much easier for you. You don't feel this heaviness on yourself. You don't feel that it's hard for you to be assertive. You are assertive. You are assertive. And I'm telling you what, I used to scared a lot of times to ask for raising money from my boss, from the way that I used to work. And I was like I found a lot of excuses why to like not ask for money, because I felt like if I'm gonna ask for more, maybe I'm greedy, maybe he. So that then it says, oh, okay, I don't want to continue working here. It doesn't work for me. Thank you. Instead of to come and say, excuse me, I'm worth more. I need this money, and I want that money. Like, this is how my price is. I wasn't able to see that because the assertive wasn't there. There's a lot of guilt over there. When we remove this guilt, remove this thought, you will be able to be there. And then when I came to my new school, my high school, and when I asked, I was very assertive, and I said, this is my price, and this is how much I want to get. And they pay me 50 for a year.
Wow.
50. It's a lot for a teacher, especially Hebrew teacher. It's a lot for a teacher, because I came from a place like, I know my worth. I know it's my self-love became higher. My self-esteem became higher. It's not only the kids and the assertive place. My husband respects me better, with more respect, with more intelligence. Like, you know, when he, let's say, do something like I don't like, so I'm telling him, you know, it's really hard for me. No screaming, no yelling. That's the beautiful things here. That you think you change your kids and your kids and your kids, but it's not only they. It's brings to so much other things that you're able to carry yourself in a different way, in more positive way, in more alive. You want to live. You enjoy this energy of living. You're not trying to survive and let's finish, let's go to sleep. Yalla, another day passed, Baruch Hashem, whatever happened. You're able to managing yourself. So that's why I'm here to call you. Let's make a meeting to see what's blocking you and how can we help you, and what the strategy we can bring you in to be the leader, to be the leading place.
Diana, I'm ready.
Okay, Esther. Now, Esther, she did with me this, she did with me a process, and now she's still in the, she almost done, and she just wants to share with you her experience. So I would love to hear that also, Esther.
So
What was
it's
before?
actually,
Esther, tell us what was before you started.
yeah, I'm
She
gonna
just
tell
started
you.
2 months ago. How was before? Describe us
So,
what was before.
so before, it was very hard. I have 4 kids under 4, thank God. And I have a newborn. Well, now she's 6 months, but it was very, very challenging. My oldest, he's very bossy and very like, it has to be his way. And it was just overwhelming for me. Like, anything I said, I had to give in because I couldn't manage them. I couldn't find a way to just talk to them. It was like, oh my God, this is why I have kids, for them to eat me alive every day. I'm exhausted. I would go to sleep very late. By the time bedtime, it took me 4 hours to put them to sleep. I was shaking. I'm nursing my other baby, so it was just like too much. And I was working on top of that. So I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I need help. So happens to be, it was literally Hashgacha Pratit how I got to Diana. I used to do a Kiruv program. I just like stopped doing it right now because of my schedule. And I wanted to make a program in Diana Shul, and we were talking, and she's like, you know, I do this program. I teach the girls like this. And I was like, oh, teach me. I also want to know. I also want to have this healing. And then we started. And ever since we started, you don't understand, like me as a person, I changed myself. Like I thought I was like very healthy and very positive and very this, very that, you know, like you're religious, everything is okay. But inside, because of my childhood, however I grew up, it wasn't even bad. It was just, I was so sensitive that I got hurt from certain instances in my life that pain affected me to raise my kids. And it was something so scary. Like I never spoke to my inner child. And when we did that, the first class, like, I don't know if you guys can handle it, but I was crying, you know, like I was like, this is scary. Like I was in pain and I didn't know. And she
Yeah.
helped me tap into that. And I was like, but Diana, I had a good childhood. I don't understand why I'm in pain. And she's like, it doesn't matter if you had a good or bad childhood. It matters if you got hurt. And I'm just like the whole time, like, but it wasn't a bad childhood. I didn't get abused. I didn't get, like, it was fine. I grew up fine. But happens to be, I was hurt. And she helped me heal. And she helped me realize that by me expecting from my kids, I'm giving them X, Y, and Z, I'm doing more than my parents did for me. I had pain because they weren't satisfied and I got upset at them. And then I started raising my voice and being strict and being mean. And I was like, that's not me. I don't want to be mean to my kids. I'm not a mean person. Why do I have to be mean to my kids? It's like, it's so sad. And it made me more sad because I'm a rabbi's wife, and I'm like, I don't understand. Like, why do I have to raise my voice at these kids? Like, why do I have to be so strict? And you would think like a religious family, they're calm and this and that. And like in my head, I thought like that, and I thought something was wrong with me. But everyone goes through it. Everyone goes through these challenges, especially in the beginning stages of raising your children, because they're exploring their personality. They're testing you to the highest limits. And it's just like, how do I cope with it? I don't have training in this, like in school, you learn biology, you learn all the things you need for school, but not for life. And I was just like, I want to invest in myself, in my family, in my kids, in my relationship, in my work life. And Diana really helped me. Like, she helped me build my self-esteem. She helped me heal my pain from the past. Like, it was crazy.
It's controlling you, even though you're not realizing it's controlling you.
Yeah, you don't
Remember, Esther?
realize.
Remember, Esther, when we removed the guilt, remember you told me about the guilt,
Yeah.
the guilt. What happened to you after this class when we removed the guilt?
Oh, wow. I was like on fire. I had such confidence. I was just like, I'm sorry, it is what it is. Like, I'm the type of mom, wow, they would say, no, whatever, right? And I would give in. Every time I would give in, every time. And like, my husband, he's more strict, So now we're working on a balance where we hear them out and then we feel their compassion. And I'm telling you, like, it really works. It really works. If you do it the right way, it works. When you're stressed out still, it's not going to work because they feel that you're stressed out. If you have the confidence and you work on it and you heal yourself, it's all about healing. Like, Diana's right. You could take all the courses you want about parenting and everything, but if you don't heal yourself, you're not going to be able to give it over the right way. You could read all the books on parenting, on having good shalom bayit. It's not going to help you because you need to heal yourself. And that little voice inside you is suffering so much. Like, sometimes you feel upset, you feel down, and you don't know why. That's because your inner child is hurt. And like, you basically locked her up in a closet and like, you move on with your life thinking you're okay. And when I invited my inner child, like, I was crying. It was so scary. Like, for me, it was just scary. Like, whoa, she's talking to me. Like, little Esther is talking to the big Esther. And it was like, and my husband happened to be learning on the table and he was hearing this conversation. He's like, that was crazy. He's like, that was amazing. He's like, it was worth every penny that you're doing this. And he tells me all the time, he's like, thank God you took this course. Not that I was mentally, something was wrong with me. It just, I wanted to heal myself. And you shouldn't be embarrassed. Like, a lot of times women feel embarrassed, they're getting help. Trust me, get the help now before it's too late. Don't be embarrassed. You should be proud that you're getting the help, because a lot of times people who think they don't need the help, or they really do need help, they say, no, I'm good, I'm better, I don't need it, like, no, she's your coach. She's gonna help you overcome all these challenges. Like, every time I got stuck in a situation, I'd be like, Diana, I don't know what to do, this, I feel very upset right now, I want to like shout out them. And she's like, okay, why do you feel this way? And we start going back into why I was feeling this way. Where did this feeling come from? Because this feeling is an old feeling. And it's not just all of a sudden you get this feeling. And it's true. It was so true. And now I could tell you, like, I'm not fully there yet. Obviously, it takes time to fully change, but I'm 90% there.
Wow.
And from 2 months ago, from 2 months ago, I would panic to be alone with my kids. I would panic. Like, in my heart, I'd be like, oh my God, I have to be alone with all 4 of them. They don't listen to me. I have to change them, shower them, feed them. Oh my God, that's how I would feel. It's a lot of work. You show my recovery from my last pregnancy was very difficult. So it was more stress on my body. So I was just like, you know what? Now I'm assertive. I'm the doctor in the room. They got to do what I say. That's it. Well, I'm not playing games. Okay, yeah, you have the nights where they want you and they come down 100 times and whatever. But, I didn't get upset. I used to be like,
Wow.
again, you come down. Again, you need me. Again. How much already? I used to say,
Wow.
But now they come down. I enjoy that moment. I hug them. I kiss them. I say, yeah, you miss me. You want to spend more time with me. Let's read a book together, or let's watch funny videos from the photos that we take.
Wow,
Let's
Esther.
watch that. I don't get upset. Okay, yeah, here and there.
No,
Like
why,
right now, I'm
Esther?
in
You know
physical
why?
pain.
You know why
So
you don't
I
get
did a
upset?
lot of improvement.
I'm so happy to hear. You don't get upset, Esther, and that's really. Thank you for sharing, Esther. You don't get upset
Yeah, it was a long process.
because you don't get upset because you heal yourself. You learn how to
Yeah.
give yourself compassion, and then you're able to give compassion. That's
Yeah,
how
it's
it
true.
works.
And also,
Esther,
I wanted
wow.
to add one thing. Like my Shalom Bayit is much different now. Like obviously, I had Shalom Bayit, but like not to this level. It was crazy because like my husband, he's a rabbi, he's always busy, always tending to the community's needs, and like I'm like, hello, I'm here too. So like now he really like takes time to make time for me as a person. And I was just like shocked, and his schedule's crazy. Like he wakes up 4 a.m. and he still comes and he'll help me with the kids because he sees like I really need that help. He's not gonna say, okay, too bad for you, go figure it out. He could have said that, but
Wow.
she gave me the technique and the tools to speak to him in a way where not to guilt him, but for him to understand, like I have
excited, to be
feelings.
excited to take you out. Not
Yeah.
like to feel like he's a dog. Okay, let's go out.
Yeah. And like,
But he
and
invited you to go out, right?
yeah. So thank God.
That's
And like I told him,
self-motivation. That's my goal,
Yeah.
is to build up self-motivation inside of our kids.
yeah, it was really like, even my husband said my child's behavior, the oldest one especially, changed, not completely, but you see a difference.
Wow.
He has his moments, but we were shocked. We were talking about it last night, and he's like, he really changed a lot. He's
But
still
who
4,
changed?
he's
But
still
who's
a
changed,
kid.
Esther? He changed? Who changed
Me,
first?
I changed.
When we change, everything changed around us. The husband, the kids, your boss, he's not gonna talk to you the way that he wants. He's not gonna tell you, make you feel like you not deserve this money. He will know there's a serious woman here. She's appreciating herself. So I will appreciate
And you have to understand, like when you take this course with Diana, when I was taking it, I was recommending it to all my friends who needed this help. You don't understand. I'm like, guys, this is gonna change your life. You're gonna appreciate it. I would pay any money for this healing, because you really are a different person, like you would, if you want to lose weight, you would pay any money to get guaranteed results, and obviously you have to work on yourself. You can't just expect her to do all the work. You have to really be motivated to change and to really be real with yourself. And yeah, you're going to fail in the process, but you're going to pick yourself up and you're going to say, okay, I failed this way. What did I do wrong? Like, did I get upset? Why did I get upset? She's going to help you fix that feeling, like that way you don't feel irritated with your kids or annoyed, or maybe you need more self-care, and she'll guide you, like when you do it yourself, you're not going to get the same results. When you have a coach cheering you on, even though you're not the best yet, you're going to feel the best, that you're going to want to be better, So I thought it was like the best. And even my husband says this was the best investment we did. So thank you, Diana.
Thank you, Esther.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you.
No
So
problem.
a lot of people tells, and I'm going to finish. A lot of people tells, Esther, you are amazing. I'm so proud of you, and you keep
Thank
doing
you.
your work, and I'm here for you, Esther.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I just have to leave right now, but thank you guys for hearing. Thank you.
Well, thank you, mommy. A lot of people says, yeah, I know, I need to working on myself. But you put yourself in a place of that you are fail yourself because you don't know how to working on yourself. Yeah, I'm working on it. How are you working on it? Do you have strategy? Do you know what to do? Do you know what's the goal? Do you know how to get to the goal? What if I'm gonna tell you go to Israel? Okay, I'm going to Israel, but I don't know how to do that. I don't have the UPS to get me there. I'm never not gonna get there. So first you need to take the taxi, the taxi. You need to take a suitcase with you. You need to put stuff in your suitcase. You need to go to the airplane. After the airplane, you give the ticket. After the ticket, you put your suitcase over there. Then you go to the airplane. From the airplane, you stay over there, and then you can get to Israel. But if you don't know what's taking you there, who you need to follow after to be there, you're not gonna be there. You just see the goal, and then you put yourself down. And, oh, I didn't reach the goal. What's wrong with me? I'm so stupid. I promised to myself. You know what the goal is, but how to get there. Okay, that's what I'm writing you for one class, one meeting, to see the strategy that we can build for you to be in that place, to open the light for you. And you know what? There is a hope. I did it. She did it. And other ladies that I follow them and they did it. There's no reason for you. So let's see, how can we help you? What the strategy will take you to be in that place? Because to talking about the perfect place, everybody can talking about it. And YouTube full of this. Do this, do that. You need to give love to your kids. You need to give this attention to your kids. But what about me? Why nobody talking about me? That's what's really bothering me. Where am I in this picture? Why nobody taking about my feelings, about my emotions, about my statement, about how am I feeling about this? Nobody asking. Just give. But how much we can give? We're just one person. We also need to taking care of ourselves. And then everybody's taking care of yourself. But yeah, taking care of yourself, there's level of this. There's level of this. Drink coffee, go to vacation. But taking care of yourself, it's also taking care of your emotions, taking care of your inner child. That's also taken care of. It's not only physical things. Physical things are good and they're important and they're part of the process, but they are not the process. They are not the only in the process. It's like a chair. There is four things to hold it. So when you get there, that's how this is the and that's why I'm inviting you only from one meeting. I'm not inviting you for just to see how can we help you, what the strategy you need to do, and we can do also some exercise to see how it's worked for you. And that's what I'm inviting you to schedule. So if you decide to schedule, I'm here for you. Text me. We can schedule timing together for one meeting, and let's see. So any questions?
Yes.
Yes, Mazel.
Okay, so what if your child has been this way since they were, if I can remember, maybe from the age of 1, I've been noticing this character, things that she does, but I feel like it got even more worse than it was when she was 1. Like, I just see it like it builds itself up. Like whatever was there became now like doubled, you know?
Every character, there are good things and bad things about this, but we are here to lead us to the right way. Let's say jealousy, right? Jealousy is good or bad?
Bad.
No, it's also good. Jealousy is not only bad. That's what teach you in other places. Jealousy, it's not bad. It's also good. It's not only bad, all right? Because jealousy brings you to be better. You see someone got to lose weight, so I also want to go lose weight. I'm also going to take care of myself, go more walking, this, exercise. So jealousy is also something good. All the characters are also good, not only bad. And we learn how to manage this and bring it to a power place and not to weak place. Every character. Anger, even anger is something good because it brings you to action also, to change. Anger, because under the anger we have pain. Let's see, what does pain come from? What are we doing with that? So it's not only anger. Anger is not only something bad.
What if like a husband and wife have two different parenting styles. They're totally different, and the children look at, both of them so differently all the time. And, at one point, even the if my husband usually was like a softer side, but if my kids really get him upset, he will start to time them out, punish them, or give them like they can't have, let's say, I don't know, watch anything for that day or stuff like that. And this is like two different parenting styles, because
Yeah,
I would,
of course that we need to be on one parenting style, but it starts from you. We cannot change him right now. Okay? We cannot. Can we
Okay.
control him?
no,
No. Who can you control?
myself.
That's it. So you start from yourself. And Bezat Hashem, he gonna stick to this, like Esther's husband. He start to learn how to do it from her. Okay? And
Okay, so you're saying if two parents don't have the same styling, it can make it harder to upbring a child?
it's make it harder, but we need to, but when you start to first of all, when you do some process, the way that I work with the two couples to see that they agree that the both of them wants to change, and then the wife starts to change. And of course, it's important that the husband will be part of it, but for the beginning you don't need that. For the beginning, we're building you. Okay, after the husband,
Okay.
when he see good result, he became part of it. He wants to be part of it. Okay, but forget about the husband right now.
Right.
now,
What the thing is, it's like you don't know what, like, you both are set in your own opinions. You don't know which way to follow. Do I go
Yeah.
your way? Do you
So
go
when
my
you
way?
choose, when you both choose to take someone to lead both of you, to lead you and to lead the house, so there's have to be some agreement between both of you. Okay, let's take some help. Let's see how can we help ourselves. You good with your kids, but I need help. Are you agree me? Let me to take the help that I need. Okay, that's how it's supposed to be. You okay with them, but I also want to be okay with them. I also want to lead them. Also, at the beginning, my husband told me you don't need it. It's shtuyot. What you need it for? When I start learning, and then tell him, listen, you work with them good. For me, it's hard, but and most of the time, who is with them? I'm with them, right? So I just want to learn what I'm supposed to do, what's wrong I'm doing, and he led me to take the classes. And after I hit the classes, I come to him and I tell him I'm learning, what's happening, what's this, and he says, "Wow, that's what they said." And when he starts to see the result, he understands how value is that, and we start to be
Right.
both in the same path. We're working on this. I also work on my relationship with him through this, how to motivate him to do the way that I want. There is a way to learn that. You're not alone.
Okay.
That's why I'm here to guide. But forget about this. The first step is to make one meeting to see and to give you the hope that you also can be there, that you also can do that.
Okay.
Malka, Leora, any questions?
No, thank you so much. I
welcome.
really enjoyed it. Thank you.
You're welcome. So you need to know that you also can do it. And those three things that you need in order to be there: the childhood memories, your emotions, and your thought. When we're working on this, things change. And you see, Esther, 2 months. 2 months. How much? It's 2 months from suffering the whole year or whole life for 2 months working. All right. And I'm not telling you need to work 2 months right now. I'm just telling you, let's take one meeting to see if that's for you, if that's for me also, because I really not take everyone and leading them. I only think people that they really believe in themselves, they really want that, they really have this motivation to change, and then we can take it. So for now, whatever I advise for you is just one class, one meeting, and that's it. So,
Can I ask for a number, please? Your phone
Yeah.
number?
347
Mhm.
279. 1 second.
I can send it to you.
347 279 2066.
Okay. Okay. All right, fine. We'll be in touch. Thank you so much.
Okay, ladies, have a great day and have a great week. And
Thank you so much.
I keep
Diana.
posting and be in touch.
Okay.
Thank you.
All the
Bye.
best.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Have a good day, Mote.
Bye.
Mhm.